Hi guys, so we've had fun in the past two previous sessions, haven't we? Scratching around didn't work for us, and I had me scratching my head, so there's many different factors to take into account when fishing that we'll never be able to pin down and have great sessions all the time, but I just got to keep going, keep blogging. I've just come off a night shift and I didn't get into bed till 8 this morning. I've just woke up and I'm going to record this section in the video and scramble down to Mayflower Marina. Woke up at about, I don't know, about 11:30, 12, I'm knackered. Anyway, I'm going out all day today, and big baits and rigs, that's what I'm going to be using. No more scratching around, we can't be arsed with that. Conditions are alright, which makes a change, so I'll hurry up and quickly show you my homemade gaff. So this is the gaff that I showed you in the very first video. And remember me saying how it can damage the fish and stuff, so we only want to use it if we really have to. I've got another little idea, one that I made myself, which is this little thing. I don't know if it's going to work, but I've got the tip of a broken snooker cue. I've sellotaped on. I need sellotape, it's still quite sturdy, but don't worry, it doesn't matter if this hook comes off. The bit of wood is just to nick it in quickly. So we've got an 8/0 hook on here. I've squeezed the barb down so we can pop it back out quickly, won't damage the conger as much. I've tied on 250-pound trace line right down to here. I popped a crimp on to create a loop. This is the theory, my hand will go through the loop. I'll grab onto the snooker cue. I'll already be trailing him on my fishing rod line. This extra one is going to just pop into his mouth. We'll nick him and then we'll be able to drag him up on both. Like I say, if the sellotape does give, I've still got him, so I've got him on two lines. I can really heave him up. And down at Mayflower Marina there's about a foot drop to the water, so you know it's not that much, but when we're dealing with big eels we want to just be able to try and get them up over the ledge. Let's see if this contraption works, who knows. Bit scary as well, isn't it? You know, it's round like that, pull you in. Just be really careful and don't let the adrenaline take over when you get a big fish. Some people just panic, they just go, oh my god, no, 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 you know, and they're fussing about. So bring him up, just like I do. I stay very calm and collective. I got a conger! And then it'll all come good. So we're going to be going just down here. I'm actually doing a YouTube vlog as well, Conger Quest. It's got a good ring to it, isn't it? So, there we go, guys. There he is.
brilliant fight as well. The trouble is they have been a bit lethal. They've been coming at me, so I've got to be careful of those. Got to be careful of those jaws. I'm going to get him back. Well, that's where we were, and I just got back, and a few things I didn't touch on because I wanted to get down there really quickly when I was recording this morning. It's just the rig. Just cut it off from the old one. It's pretty much just a running ledger, zip slider. That's a big lead, isn't it? But we do have strong tides there, and I wanted to be out there as long as I could, you know, really holding in the tide. So we had that one. You probably noticed on the video there was a boat rod as well. That was matched up with the Pen 525, one of them, and that had 30-pound line on. So we had our zip slider on the 30-pound line, straight through to a bead. That's our main line coming down there. Then a swivel, and then I put on 80-pound. And remember, a couple of videos back as well, I was talking about the Sukumas, the 4.0s. So I think that's a 5 and a 4, and it held the bait on nice. I probably should have gone a bit bigger as well, but we got them all in. So I don't know, my theory is with the smaller hooks, the conger doesn't feel the point of a big 8.0. You know, if you had an 8.0 on, you'd feel the point of it, whereas these ones, you don't feel them as much. You can really get them, you know, get them on both, and they're strong hooks. I can't bend them like I could the other ones. So that's the rig. Just another thing I wanted to touch on was that I did take quite a lot of footage when I was out there, but I rushed back in because, you know, we had those two, and I come running in. I looked on the computer, and yeah, everything I was talking about you couldn't bloody hear, so it wasn't much. I was just waffling. Got to keep blogging, got to keep going, want to catch a big ass conger. Tell you what I do remember actually saying is that I've never had anything over 30, so, you know, this is all still a bit of a learning curve for me, getting these big eels, you know, quite consistently now as well, getting them, dealing with them, and hopefully we're going to be up in the size, but they are still good fish. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, you know, there's potentially 40, 50, 60? No, don't be silly, not 60. We'll get a big one day. And, you know, just another thing to point out, just keep records of your fishing. It's very easy to go out and have a red letter day, or whatever they call it, but there's got to be reasons behind it. Winds, tides, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, keep logs. When you build up some tides and some winds and stuff, you start to see a picture, and with that picture then you can get out at the right times. You know if you're in with a chance, you know when to put your fresh baits on, when your best chances are. Just little things, it all helps. But you know, I'm not saying I'm the master. I don't really know. I don't know that much. This blogging stuff is just me trying to keep a record. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm not going to tell you stuff like that, guys, so I'm writing it all down for myself. But hopefully you're just enjoying the footage. It's not very often you get to see a big conger eel during the day from the shore, so that's always something special as well, isn't it? And I've been looking through YouTube, and there's not a great deal of footage, you know, like there is with all the bass and carping as well. So much on carping. These conger have really got to me. I know a few people, and if you're listening to me now as well, and you're watching this, you're probably one of them as well. The conger has got me. So I do know there's a lot of people searching for a big conger eel, and I'm one of them. And it probably won't happen, but wouldn't it be exciting if it did?